Okay, so here I am inside of WeVideo, and I'm just going to go ahead and start a brand new project because I'm logged into my account here. I'm going to come over to the top left hand area of the screen here where it says create a new edit. There are templates I could choose from, but I'm just going to start from scratch and use a blank edit here. And once that loads up, it brings me here to my dashboard where I can assemble clips and make all the trims and edits that I need. However, first thing I need to do is to bring in the media clips that I want to use. So over here in the top left there's a grey panel here, and you can see that there's a number of tabs here along the top. I'm going to click on the media tab, and here I will see the option to upload video. It's here on this little green cloud here. I'm going to click on the green cloud. And two ways I can do this now. I can, if I want, go to my Google Drive, bring the videos out of my Google Drive and into WeVideo. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I am just going to browse to my desktop, find the clips I need, and upload them to WeVideo. So I'm going to click Browse to select, click on the videos I need, and then click Open. And what you'll see here is that there are blue lines indicating the videos being uploaded and processed inside of WeVideo, but you don't have to wait for those to finish uploading before you can start playing with them. So I'm going to start dragging some things to the timeline, put things in the order that I want for my different video clips. Here's a webcam video of me in front of a green screen. Let's start with that one. And we will pull in here this 1 minute 16 second screencast, and let's finish up with some snow because it's October, and in Iowa it snows in October. So I got all my clips here in the order that I want. If I decide that I wanted to put them in a different order, all I need to do is click on the clip that I want to move and then drag it to where I would like it to start. So let's say I wanted to put it before the screencast here. I just let go. You'll see an option in the bottom left here that says insert and push. And what that does is it puts it there and pushes the other clip out the way. If I wanted to move it back, you can just drag it, move it to the end. However, what you'll notice this time is there's a gap. So you just need to click and slide your clips along if you make gaps in your timeline. Okay, let's start to think about if I wanted to trim a clip, take a little bit off the beginning or the end of a screencast. So if I click on this middle clip here, you can see it highlights in orange. If I was to trim something off the beginning, all I do is move my cursor to the beginning of the clip, and you'll see it changes from a single arrow to a double arrow. And when it changes to a double arrow, I can click and drag and pull parts of the beginning off of the front of this video, and you'll see it as a live preview over on the right about the things that are missing and coming out of your video. Once you're done, you'll let go, and then you can drag that video back to where it was before. And you can do the same on the end. Just hover your cursor over a selected clip until it turns to a double arrow, and then click and drag to move it where you need it to go. And again, I'm just going to move up this clip so that there's no gaps in my video. Let's imagine now that I coughed in the middle of my video and I found the exact part where that happened. I want to cut that out. In order to cut it out, you need to select the video clip, make sure your blue playhead is in the right place, and then click the scissors icon on the blue bar. What that's going to do is it's going to make a split in your video here. And this is the point where my coughing started. I'm going to move the playhead now to the point where my coughing finished. Make sure that clip is selected. And then I'm going to click the scissors again. And what this does is it takes that one long video clip and splits it into three parts. The part in the middle, the short part here, this is where I had my coughing fit. However, all I need to do to get rid of it now is to press the delete key on my keyboard, and the coughing goes away. I can take all the other clips, move them up, and it looks like my coughing never happened at all. So let's think about adding text onto a video clip. I'm going to start with this first clip at the beginning here, and up in the top here where I was selecting my media tab, I'm going to take the next one over, which is for text. Now if I scroll down the page here, I'll see that I have lots of options to choose from, and a lot of these are animated options too. I have a lot of options here because I'm logged in with a premium account. If you're using the free version, you may or may not have as many options as I do. Let's say I'm going to pick this one here, the star lower third. If I click on it, I will see a preview of what that looks like. Looks good to me. So all I need to do is drag it down here onto another video track. So that's what video 2 can be used for. You can layer up some text and some other things on top of existing video clips. In order to change the text though, because it just says primary text and secondary text, you need to maybe zoom in just a little bit into your screen here, and you'll see on the edge of the box there's a pencil icon. So if I've got my text box selected and I select the pencil, it's going to open up a clip editor here where I can click in this box and change my text to whatever I need it to say. Once I get done, I click Save Changes. Now I can choose where this text box starts. If I want it to start at the beginning of my video, I can drag it to the beginning. Want it to start after 3 or 4 seconds, I can move it there, and I can adjust the length at the time that the text appears on screen. Then all I need to do is play back the video, and you'll see the text appear on the screen. Last but not least, let's add some finishing touches to this screencast video. I'm going to add some music in the background just for some interest or for something different. And that takes us to the next tab along on the toolbar here where the music is here. So different options here. In the free account you will get access to the free music. There's also a sound effects folder for different types of sound effects if you want to get silly with your students. And if you're a premium subscriber, you will get the premium music options on here too. So I can click and sort by genre here. You can preview any of the music here to see if it's the one you want just by clicking on it, and you'll hear that in the background. Let's say this is the one I want, so I'm just going to click and drag, bring it down here to my music timeline. Now, the problem I'm going to have here, I know already, is that this music track is 2 minutes 20 seconds, which is longer than my screencast. So I'm going to zoom out all the way with my zoom bar here, and then I can see here, yeah, the music overshoots the video by a long time. If I left it like this, there would be a black screen at the end of my video and just music playing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on the video track, and I'm going to use the same trimming trick that I use with my video, just by moving my cursor over the edge till it turns to a double arrow, and that will let me move it in to the end of my video. Now my music's going to end a little bit abruptly because all I've done is chopped off the last part of the music. With the audio track selected here in orange, I can click the little line that has 2 circles on either side of it to open the fade in and fade out box. So the music's going to start where it starts. It has a normal introduction, but at the end I maybe want to fade out maybe the last 5 seconds of the audio, and you can see it leaves a blue diagonal bar where the volume progressively gets lower towards the end of the clip. Now the other problem I'm going to have is that this audio is going to play full volume, and it might drown me out when I'm describing things in my screencast. So over in the bottom left hand corner here where it says audio 1, there is a slider that will let you reduce the overall volume of your music. So we're finished now. We have everything trimmed and cut and added the way we want it. All I do now is I come up to the top right hand corner and I click on the blue finish button. I choose a name for my video project, and then I decide where I would like to share my video to. If I want to save it straight to Google Drive, I can do that right here. I'm going to choose a video thumbnail. Let's go with the snow, and then I'm going to click on the blue export button to save my video. Now you can see here my video has been queued. It's in line to be processed, and depending on how long your video is will depend on how long it takes to get this done. But as you can see in the example above, once all the processing has been done, you will see a blue download button that you can use to download your video, as well as a link that you could use if you wanted to share your video.